What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Hell's balls! What happened here?
Something's emanating from under there.
No wonder this place is off limits. Not my van. My bank's gonna remember this. Strong enough.
Make a run for it! Can I join in too?
One of these must be Lammy's hideaway. Lammy, you here?
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
You were studying botany. Why botany? The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
Araldu. Mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
He mentioned an old mill. Seemed fascinated by the place. Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill. Wards, think you can fend for yourself? Wards, I'm going to need a hand here. Sorry, not this time. Beware. Wards. I am warded. I cannot. lords. Think you can fend for yourself? I can't, Rory. This ivy's well rooted in the invisible.
Therefore impossible to comb out. Great! More!
Spectre, going for a meat suit. Hogging all the fun.
I don't think he likes us much. Reinforcements!
Move it!
Not the sound of a corpse cocking its gun. Beat it!
Move, Red!
Get lost, won't you? By a mill?
Away from the village. Perfect for his research. Perfect to hide secrets.
Oh, he's not out here for pleasure, that's for sure. Picking up something spectral nearby. Spectral nest. I better command them to show themselves.
Reveal your true self. Reinforcements! Get back up! This one's protected. It's when I've got is this hearty. God, you're tougher than a gadfly.
Change tack.
Stubborn bastard!
I can handle this on my own.
Divert your focus. The veil shields this one.
Pretty shite stuff in there.
Look out! Divert your focus. The veil. Just die.
My soul.
Change targets. Tormented first. Divert your focus. The veil shields this one. could take on a ghost.
Your funeral!
Heads up!
Stubborn bastard!
Change tack.
Can I get to this one?
Eyes peeled.
This one's protected.
You'll get it next time.
Stubborn bastard!
You're wasting your time on this one. Try another one. You're wasting your time on this one.
This one's protected.
That one is shielded.
This bite's not easily chewed. Alone again, huh?
Leave it to me. Divert your focus. The veil shields this one.
Can I get to this one? Pretty shite toughened up.
Change tack. wasting your time on this one.
Stubborn bastard.
Once more with healing.
Time for my solo. This bite's not easily chewed. It's when a corpse is this hard.
Try another one. You'll get it next time.
Help me, I'm hot.
Heads up!
This bite's not easily chewed.
Careful! My lord!
Reveal your true self. Get back up! Reinforcements! Time for me to shine. You're on your own here, Red.
for my solo. Just die.
Think we pushed it off. Get back up! Reinforcements!
Stay in there. I have another in sight.
You got this.
Watch out!
Help, hold.
Time for me to shine.
You're wasting your time on this one.
shite toughened up.
That one is shielded.
Time for me to shine.
Stubborn bastard.
Almost there.
Can I get to this one?
Divert your focus. The veil shields this one. Change tack. Change tack.
Piss off. Think we've pushed it. Time for my solo.
I'm right here, you know. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. I don't think so. Wards, you're on your own. Beware. A ward restrains me. Did we miss a few? Dodge it if you can. I can't help you. Watch out! Spectre possession. That Spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own. Watch out! Spectre possession. Take care. The place is warded. Wards, you're on your own. I can't worry. I can help. I am warded. I can't help you. Not now.
You're done.
Take care. The place is warded. The ward's power is gone. Wards, I'm going to need a hand here.
The sea is restless. Perhaps the Kirin Crowan awaits.
The who now?
Sea serpent. Known to eat 7 whales for dinner.
There's one off the coast of Cuba too. Luska, we call it.
Is it big?
Big enough to sink a galleon. It has tentacles.
You know, wee squid sounds interesting, aye, but I'd lay money on big bad snake.
fun. A wee Highland kiss for you.
What should we expect up there?
A gateway to the mythical Aralu, whatever that is. Otherwise, terrible tragedy, dark doings, sick secrets, and a wild guess. Something has me. Wards. Remember the wicked will I felt earlier? The same spell is upon this.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
Wards, think you can fend for yourself? A ward restrains me. Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. You're wasting your time on this one. You'll get it next time. Shouldn't stay in there.
Kiss for you.
You're within gun range, friend.
Have a bit of this.
I bet you can't cook.
Back down to hell!
Look to me. Sharpen up.
Get lost, won't you?
Take care. The place is warded. I am warded. Don't just stand there. Not now. Did we miss a few? Run, Red! Get out of there! You shouldn't stay in there.
I feel something close.
Wards, you're on your own. Much better. Wards, think you can fend for yourself?
Picking up something spectral nearby.
me later. Watch out! They made it angry. Heads up! Careful. They mean business now.
Sit down.
Looks derelict. Is he really inside? I need to stop at some point. Here would be all right.
Wards, you're on your own. I can manifest now.
Powder.
Oh there!
Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here.
Is that?
Yes, something's here. What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out.
Deja vu.
He tried his hand at several translations.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path.
So, what are you hiding in here, evil spawn?
Glancing at the original writing, Lammy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spawned for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
He doesn't speak well of his dad.
Did he seek power? Was he hoping to step out of his father's shadow?
If he did, he went the wrong way about it. We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful.
If wisps didn't come back to bite, I'd almost feel sorry for these ones being caged. What are spirit snares doing out here?
I believe we should come to terms with the fact that New Eden brims with demonologist craft. Over here. Look.
No crank. Great.
Why did he feel like he needed so much protection?
It's just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex?
More magic mockery. He wished to disguise his presence, or perhaps to distract from it.
That book, again.
The Agrippa. That's not good. Not good at all.
What level of not good are we talking about exactly?
This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. Let's hope it hasn't been used.
The crank. Good. The lift should work now. All this is more serious than we thought. I'm apprehensive, not just because we're going underground.
We'll be careful. We don't know what Lammy was up to, and the signs are not encouraging.
You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
Really?
No, not really. Not at all.
This ivy's well rooted in the invisible.
Right? Hell's balls. Another sorrow used as a guardian.
pillars. This won't do. Strike down the pillars. Every totem killed makes it stronger. There's a tough one. The pillars, Red. Eyes on you.
I have to do this myself.
Look through my eyes.
My sword. Got this, pal.
I see no more pillars. Incoming.
Bloody hell.
When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Red, come see this. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the summon's vigilance?
So, here we are.
I suppose now we step into the void.
Suppose we do. Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lammy can't be far.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
Wards work well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done. Red,
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm? No more wards.
Thank you. Something has me. Wards. Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low. Standing by. Don't let it crush you. Change tack.
Again, huh? You got this, pal.
Not gonna ask for help?
My soul. Again, huh?
There's a tough one.
Time for my soul. You're on your own here, Red. Ow.
Trouble's about.
Going again, huh? Don't leave.
Almost there.
Raging battle.
This is gonna be good. You're on here, Red.
Not now. Ask for help, you idiot.
to do this myself.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased. This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void. So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Or plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
Can you prove that? Where's your evidence?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Was it the same illness?
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink. on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
Are you a demonologist like your father?
More or less. Less, more so. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of his faith, but I know better. So, more so?
If you don't share your father's faith, what do you believe?
I believe in the afterlife. The proof is about us. And if the void embodies eternal despair, there must too be a place of hope. But where? I ask myself, where?
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you gave him. I'd focus if I were you.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Aye, I can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them, the very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
Men bonding over bereavement and black magic. A pretty tale indeed.
I should have proceeded with more caution.
You shouldn't have proceeded at all. We have a witch hunt on our hands. You could face trial for this botched ritual.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulti Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating!
Are you aware of what would happen if people learnt of your studies?
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Do you remember Deborah?
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Araloo is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just, you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different. It's difficult to describe how. I can see, sometimes touch. I cannot smell. Red tells me this is a blessing.
How do you manifest in this plane? Do you feel bound, or are you here by choice?
It feels as if I were clinging to a rope, high above the abyss. Even if I wished to let go, I could not bring myself to do it.
I see. What about your Banisher skills? Can you use them? Do the accoutrements of your craft still work? As a ghost, do they not harm you?
The marks on...
Antea, we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is. I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out. Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here. Well, that was not pleasant. Well, not pleasant at all.
Take care. The place is warded. Wards, you're on your own. Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. Wards, think you can fend for yourself? I'm with you once more.
Do you see anywhere that could help?
Keep searching here.
Going again, huh?
Devil take it!
Never mind. I'll do this myself.
Throwing a tantrum on you.
Oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
The ooze affects the incarnate, too. Who goes there?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then?
What was...
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You? It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. Is it just me or?
I felt it too. Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Incoming!
You got this, man.
Dodge!
You're on your own here, Red. Bastard!
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume. Easiest pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Try another one.
You shite stuffened up. Not gonna stay down.
Try another one.
Get lost, won't you?
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
A ward restrains me.
Perhaps a reward's here to counter the curse.
Well now, I'm honored. Wards, think you can fend for yourself? Something has me. Wards.
Another ward. This one looks intact.
Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body. Shall we?
Expecting no less from you, Mrs. Gibbs.
Over my dead body.
Likes us much.
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden town with the governor.
That's not what the woman they accused was saying.
Well, the Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
Cannot work this one out.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
This isn't working. Get lost! Yeah.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
I'll find a way around then.
Red, come look.
Those echoes we're hearing, or the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first?
Still impressive. Suddenly feel invigorated. It was weird. Pleasant.
Told you. Red, I can't manifest anymore. I'm at your side again. Shall we? The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Brought more friends.
Did we miss a few? That specter's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
There's more of them.
They never learn, do they? Too soft. Get in its face.
Time for my solo. You got this, man.
Have some of this.
Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Or back in liquefy. this is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with it. This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it? If we want to stop for a wee minute, this place will do.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? We're not finished here. The bucket is tainted. A ghost left a fragment of their past here. A vivid memory from the dead is somewhere near.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stalling.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
How dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
And do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. But why now?
Hiding the evidence perhaps of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob. This can't be good.
Who are you? If we speak, so you listen? I only seek the truth.
Bloody hell. Is that me? Not strong enough. What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
I ought to face myself. Hell's balls!
I forgave myself a long time ago. You can't have this, wood.
Come on, get yourself together. Not strong enough.
I think this one is mine.
wasn't expecting to fight myself today.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. This is going to vex me. I'll take care of this thing. Let me. This thing is mine.
Rolling again, huh?
I'll take care of this thing. Your strikes do nothing. You won't do that again.
I can handle this on my own.
I need to be the one to face it. I'll take care of this thing.
Antea died to help New Eden, and still we fight this curse!
What more do you want from us? I need to be the one to face it.
Your strikes are not helping. Let me.
Your strikes do nothing. Bloody shadow.
I'm not messing about, am I?
Let me.
I ought to face myself.
There's a tough one. This is going to vex. I'll take care of this thing. I need to be the one to face it.
Come on, get yourself together.
I'll take care of this thing.
Your strikes are not helping. Let me. The shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow.
Time for my solo.
Let me. Bloody shadow.
I can handle this on my own.
Your strikes do nothing.
Going again, huh? Bloody hell, that stings!
This just won't do. I need to be the one to face it.
Let me end this.
Your strikes do nothing. Almost there.
I'm the one who has to fight him. I have to do this myself.
I'll take care of this thing. Enough. Can we please get out of here? That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
Feel powerless. We were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Ignorance caused this. A raging epidemic drove them out of their minds. Unable to look within, they pointed the finger.
And so a terrible ghost was born, a sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Seems to be stuck. Still impressive. Something's concealed. That down there, it was. I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once. One thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in His name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banishers speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a woman, a teacher, living peaceably among friends, until there came a plague. In fear, the good people went to their governor. "The devil walks among us," they said, "and you must save us, or we will find someone who will." This governor knew he could not save them, but he could give them a witch. She would confess, or she would be judged.
Deborah Comenius was a witch, Mr. McCraith. She was the devil's tool, and worse, much worse.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it, belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You brought the curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in to fix your mistake. You boast of your knowledge of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock. All show and no meat. I'm not here today to bring justice. But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors. He deserves blaming. And shame on me if I don't do it. Hell's bells!
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
Death to the dead.
fair.
Is the evil gone for good?
Far from it.
Then who will protect us?
I will. While Mr. McCraith fights the curse of New Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, I'll try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness and the strength to bear the consequences of our actions. Your fee. One of the many debts my father left me.
You'd best put your own debts first, young Master Haskell.
Don't I know it?
I hate this place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Haskell saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's not just that. I thought I'd healed. I feel like I've taken 10 steps backwards. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister. Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Dreams can be vivid. It can be difficult to separate them from reality.
I was awake, Red.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
No, not even death. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
For years, Kate Newsmith believed she did not measure up to her sister. Now she knows that in her kindness, she is at least her sister's equal. Thick skin has paid for her sins. But what of her sister? What will Kate do now? Her people look to her for their future, their protection, their survival.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.